Swedish. For the most part, we saw him in a gray coat and red and blue stockings. He had a red beard, a high-crowned hat with linen of diverse colors wrapped about it, and long garters upon his stockings. Such was the picture of the devil painted by the children of the village of Mokra in Sweden in 1669, when the king's commissioners were sent to investigate the report of rampant witchcraft. It is a strange tale, as reported by Joseph Langdell in his 18th century volume on witches and apparitions, a tale told by an idiot, the legend of the Pied Piper with the pages dipped in blood. We learned that the confessions of all the children eventually agreed, except some very little ones who could not tell all the circumstances of their traffic with the devil. We find that 23 of the villagers were found guilty and condemned to death, and that many of the others were exiled. 15 children were executed, 36 were forced to run the gauntlet, and then were lashed once a week for a year, while 20 children were lashed with rods upon their hands for 3 Sundays together at the church door. If any further proof were needed of the devil's entrenchment in Sweden, reference might be made to a fairly common Scandinavian folktale in which the devil, in the role of Charon, bargains with fishermen to transport a boatload of souls to an island off the coast. The circumstances of the tale vary slightly, but the fisherman always notices that the weight of the arriving souls gradually brings his gunwales awash, though he can see nothing in his craft, and that his boat rises to its normal level after it has reached the island shore. Selma Lagerlof's ghost story, which has been taken complete from the story of Gosta Berling, speaks for itself as an atmospheric old wives' tale. It is worth noting, perhaps, that the devil returns from his nightly trips with black poles hitched to his carriage, since in Tennessee the legend persists into our own time that the devil hitches black oxen to his cart. Today we may assume that the Swedish devil is an isolationist, a power in the steel trust, righteously indignant at the success of the cooperatives. Satan waxes fatter when there is friction. And what is that? Well, we'd expect that every culture would have influence of the devil. Now, Charon is the psychopomp, the ferryman of Hades. And Charon is the largest of Pluto's moons. And remember, Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto, I think, are 3 particular, they're large moons, are 3 particular things to follow with the triangle magically